Positive points, only negatives will be counted. Second 10 minutes with points, negative and positive points. Overtimes are 10 minutes with negative and positive points. And they're getting right to it. Pena going to take Gordon down. This is a lot different than we all thought. I think we all expected here.
And they fighting across the whole 3 mats or just in the middle? Just in the middle.
Yeah, what a just the energy here at T-Mobile Arena. Packed house. There's just, you know, everyone's been looking forward to this match for years now. And let's recall something. Gordon really made his name by calling out Felipe Pena. Yeah. And even though he lost, you know, that was one of the biggest motivators to come back in 2017 ADCC. We saw it, Sean, and have an amazing performance, a gold and a silver. You know, that's not an easy thing to do. He lost to Pena in the absolute finals, but came back the next year, won double gold, came back again, just destroyed all the competition. This is the biggest match in the, you know, in the history of rivals of BJJ. This is as good as it gets. This is like Jacare and Braulio all over again.
Wow, it's a unique super fight happening this year, right? Gordon is doing 2 super fights, one on Saturday, one on a Sunday. So it's a good opportunity to see his jiu-jitsu twice in the same weekend in the ADCC.
Yeah, Gordon looking for collar ties, underhooks. Yeah, I don't know that either one of them has a clear advantage on the standing. I think they both do things differently and both have their strengths on the feet to get it down to the floor where they like to be. We saw earlier that Uchimata attempt at a counter, but countered nicely by Felipe.
Braulio, I got to ask you, as a training, you know, partner and teammate of Felipe, what sort of advice would you give him against Gordon Ryan?
I mean, now he's heavier, he's more mature, and they already fought many times. They already understand each other. They know the weakness, the strengths, and they both evolved. You know, it's been a long time since they fought within their rules. So the first 10 minutes, it's no points, and then things start getting different. Right now, at the moment, they kind of feeling each other, and you know, Gordon knows that the time is going to be against him because he usually loves to fight on the never-ending limit. So that's when he gets your opponent tired, and this gives a little bit of confidence for Pena. So it's very unpredictable, but all I can see and say is that Felipe is in the best shape that he ever had.
Sean, let me ask you, what is this match looking like so far technically? To me, I'm seeing a lot of different setups and clinches and collar ties and a lot different work than we ever saw with these two gentlemen before. How are you looking at this?
Yeah, I'm thinking that Gordon is thinking about rolling under on the leg, actually. Like, yeah. He's showing the Uchimatas. He's showed it several times. It's actually, to be really honest, quite a weak-looking omoplata right now. He's not loading the weight. He's just hooking the leg, and he's too disconnected to bring Felipe. Felipe's doing a good job of keeping space, so I'm thinking he might be considering just rolling in under the legs and going after the leg, but it's always hard to tell. But again, it's a wearing down that, you know, that's one of the things Gordon's best at. Is he keeps a consistent, steady pace, and he wears people down. And so,
yeah, that's what he's trying to do by pulling the neck down.
Yeah,
this tires you out.
It does, you know.
And Braulio, you've been in this literally the exact situation here at ADCC before. How much of the match are you kind of, you know, gaming, you know, the points a little bit, not gaming the points, but just like playing defensively, trying to wear your opponent down and trying to nullify his attacks? And how do you find the right moment to attack? What are you looking for, especially in a stand-up war such as this?
Yeah, I mean, like all my fights that I had, I went straight to business from the get-go. I remember when I was fighting Xander Ribeiro in the final of the Absolutes, he was expecting you know, a slow start and things going mental after the 10th minute, but I went straight away to the point, and then I surprised him. So all depends on the tactic. You know, I think they both are kind of trying to feel each other there, try to tire each other, both like Pena definitely is in a good shape, I can see. I know Gordon's going through some health situations there, but he's looking very sharp now.
So Pena electing to kind of accept that takedown there.
Yeah.
Interesting tactic.
Yeah. Now Pena needs to get under on the legs. Like he just really got great leg entanglements.
Yeah.
And not just like classic heel hooks, like bear traps, etc. Stuff that can tie up essentially your knee and below to create sweeping opportunities and back-taking opportunities.
Yeah, I mean, like, but this favors a lot Gordon's game because he just throw his body on top of it, and Felipe has to be framing and pushing his left leg, which gets you tired faster than people think.
Very tired, right? With that pressure.
Because he's just leaning on that, saving energy and using the gravity in his favor, and Felipe has to frame.
Yep.
If you don't frame, Gordon cross the line, is over.
14 minutes left in this match. Again, this is the ADCC Super Fight rule set. So no points scored in the first 10 minutes. Only points in the second half of the 20-minute regulation. But there is negatives the entire time.
There's Felipe trying to get underneath. It's a big battle for this side on that Gordon's left arm. That side right there. Going to be a big battle on that side to keep him away from getting the head crossface or near side underhook. Or there's a little leg pummel and it's not passing the guard, but it's like Braulio said, it puts stress on you if you're on the bottom. You got to recapture that leg. So there's going to be a pummel, and then you're going to try to work slowly above that to get above his left knee in front of the bottom knee.
Yeah, I don't think Gordon's actually trying to pass the guard at the moment. Just try to kind of wear him down, and it's 3 minutes to go. Then you're going to see different fighters from both sides. Also, Felipe is trying to kind of keep him there, and he won't waste no energy to try to sweep or submit the next 2-3 minutes now.
12 minutes, 45 seconds left in this super fight. Gordon Ryan, the king, the undisputed best no-gi grappler in the game right now, against the only man to have defeated him twice and once here at ADCC. This is, you look at the history of ADCC, the legacy of ADCC, the super fight champion, the super fight match. It's just, it's the kind of like the pinnacle. It's something that you aspire to be as a submission grappler. I truly believe to get that absolute title like you did, Braulio, become the champion,
work hard for it to be the main event, right? It's a good opportunity for Felipe as well, because the main event of the ADCC is going to be Yuri Simões versus Gordon, but this is, I think, is the one that everyone wants to watch. So the public wins. 1 minute and 45 seconds to start the point scoring.
Yeah, and as Braulio mentioned, Gordon still has the actual super fight title on the line tomorrow. This is a special addition that they decided to add to this ADCC. Felipe, Gordon, they have history. Match almost happened, so they thought it'd be best to make it happen here this weekend. But tomorrow is Gordon's actual title of super fight champion on the line. And as we're talking, Felipe with a little elevation there, but he's got to watch the exposure to the back there. Now, as you mentioned, the leg entanglement is one of his keys to victory for sure.
This is it. Below the knee is where he's at the best. Like so he's thinking below the knee. It's going to turn into a calf slicer, which called a bear trap. And then that's where it gets confusing if you're not Felipe. Felipe knows what he's doing. This is what he used on the very first match. So he can scoop this other leg right now. He's still got the calf. Well, he could scoop that leg, either switch legs or come up. Gordon could.
Felipe has a very good position.
Yeah. He can scoop the leg too with the right arm. He's trying to calf slicer, which
30 seconds.
That's a lot of pressure right there.
It is a very big pressure there, and also is difficult to base.
But how hard is it to sweep from there? Because it feels like Gordon's right on top.
Depends. It's Gordon is really defending well by flaring the knee out. But Felipe holds really well that heel, and still have a possibility of a sweep there. Gordon got very close on the pressure, but now he's going to free his foot.
Here we go. Points are on.
Points are on.
You're the USA and now the Brazil chants in this international crowd here in Las Vegas. I'm pretty sure Verdum's going to start the wave behind us at some point.
Because I'm not there. Tomorrow there will be plenty of waves.
So Felipe trying to get to that other hip. You know, that's obvious. He's trying to get to his left hip. I believe that's his stronger hip. There he goes. And so I think that was a big victory for him there. Again, that's the side. Now same bear trap. So there he goes. That's what I mean. That's what he does a good job of getting those bear traps and getting up.
Now both athletes are standing out. 10 minutes to go. Not allowed to pull guard anymore.
Back in the feet. Gordon trying to shut that head down. Minutes, 30 seconds left in this match. A rivalry that started back in 2017. It's been a long time coming for this rematch. Felipe getting a little heavy with those collar ties. Little love tap.
Crispy.
Shades of Ricardo Arona in 2000.
A warning for Felipe.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that.
Gordon looks breathing heavily so far.
Yeah, both guys are breathing pretty good here. This will help both of these guys right now, this little break.
It'll be good to see.
You know, we talk about the rivalry, and, you know, Gordon's health has definitely been a major issue and part of this rivalry. It's prolonged this match. They actually had a match scheduled last year, and, you know, unfortunately Gordon had to withdraw due to his ongoing stomach issues. And it's, you know, it's always a question mark of what, you know, which Gordon Ryan's going to show up, right? Yeah. Because the Gordon Ryan at his best, the one that we saw, you know, 2017, 2019, 2022, is just unstoppable. He's just truly the best submission grappler in the world. But, you know, he has had these health issues. It's prevented him from running full training camps, and he's actually said he doesn't really know how much more of those he can do in his career. So will this be a swan song for Gordon Ryan? Could this be his last competition, or could this just be another match, feather in his cap, and another title on that mantle? We'll find out.
Yeah, I mean, fighting Felipe fully healthy is hard enough.
Yeah. You know, we're talking about a guy that, you know, Felipe Pena defeated Buchecha. Amazing match back in 2017. Won ADCC back in 2015. He's been to ADCC several times, won the trials back in the day. He's competed so many times. Oh, little arm drag right to the back.
By Gordon Ryan. Well defended here by Felipe Pena. Just at the right timing.
Arm drag to the back with a nice trip.
Yeah, foot play to help.
Points award.
Explain why there was no points awarded for that.
Well, if the defender of the takedown spends more than 3 seconds on the third position, it resets the count, and then you can pull guard, and then that's nothing.
The ADCC rule set is very unique. And the idea is to not only encourage, great takedowns, force action, but the idea is to allow any grappling style to come in here and have a chance, not just a jiu-jitsu person. If you're a wrestler, you can win in this rule set as long as you don't get submitted. If you're a judoka, if you're a sumo player, whatever it is. But that's what makes ADCC very unique. It's rule set and its format.
Yeah, you gotta adapt completely for this rule set.
Same bear trap here.
Once again, that trap, which stops the pressure from Gordon to go forward.
The two most successful things that we've seen Felipe utilize against Gordon from the bottom, if my recollection is correct, is the bear trap and the 50-50. He'll get taken down, he'll suck him back in the 50-50, use that to get on top or go to the back or,
And to slow down as well, the top pressure.
Yes.
Because the knee stops on the way. See, like, Gordon's kind of being dragged backwards, cannot put the pressure forward.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's brutal. Felipe should scoop that leg right now. That's the key for him to get up, is to scoop the leg, the near one, and then he'll be able to get underneath
with the sweep,
Gordon,
right?
yeah, and he'll be able to move him around. He's not scooping he's trying to submit him here, but he's not trying to scoop the leg.
And also, Gordon's really aware of that left knee to don't be hooked.
Yeah, now he's putting it in a great position. He's putting it behind the legs.
Even though it's just by the foot, it's so annoying to take that off.
Yeah.
Because you get in such an awkward position, you put a lot of pressure on the outside ligaments of the knee.
3 minutes, 50 seconds left in this match. Bit of a stalemate position now.
Yeah, you can see the pressure on Gordon's knee is very, very big.
International affair here, Brazil versus USA. Minas Gerais versus Austin,
50-50.
Texas.
Minas Gerais and Texas, right? 50-50 position here for Felipe.
Yeah.
But he's a master in this position. Going freeing the knee to free the heel hook, and Felipe going back to the same spot that he was before.
I've noticed a couple times Felipe tangling Gordon's right leg, but then just giving a little attack on that left arm.
Shoulder, right?
Yeah. Not so much maybe to actually try to submission, but maybe just to get his body to retreat, to give him space to come on top.
He doesn't allow the opponent to develop any attack, any offensive position. So definitely this kind of game is kind of frustrating for Gordon a little bit.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I agree with that.
Two minutes, 20 seconds left in this match. If there's no points, we will go to OT. 10-minute overtime. There will be 2 10-minute overtimes if needed.
But also Felipe, one of his trademarks is to explode in the last 15 seconds and to score points out of nowhere.
Maybe this is what he's waiting to get underneath that leg. Maybe
they call him preguiça, which means sloth, right? But when he executes his counters, the best Felipe Pena, it's amazing to see. Like, he can hit those counters beautifully, very fast, very well timed.
It's connected both, grabbing both legs now.
There he goes.
On the hook. He was waiting for that,
This is a better play for your bear traps because you can pass it over your head, look to take the back. You can move him. So if he passes,
very dangerous in that.
Yep, passes it all the way over the head.
It's a good position here
Here it goes.
Felipe.
He's going to pass it to the other side of his body, and then he can get to the hip, and then you get the back.
He's going to the same thing, but now Gordon's quite stuck with both knees. He's going to the back here now.
Yep. He's got Felipe should keep that left arm underneath that knee.
Position
It's
for
a
Felipe,
very good position. Very good position. You can sweep with it or get to the back.
Pena getting to the knees, trying to get to the top position, trying to sweep Gordon Ryan.
that Felipe of the last second, he's going to explode with everything. But Gordon is defending well with his flag and his right knee and with that overhook. But still, on the eminence of this back take here.
Yeah, Felipe can, if he puts the left hand inside underneath this leg, he can also roll him through the other direction and then come back up on the back, but he's almost there. He tried to limp arm out, and that was a mistake.
Gordon straight away putting the weight and the pressure both.
Oh, look at the flexibility of Gordon Ryan trying to just bypass that leg with his right leg, hopping right over. Okay.
Extra time.
Let's point out the obvious here. This is the hardest that Gordon's been pushed in a couple years. So mentally, we're going to see how Gordon comes back from this, because this is not an easy. He's not losing, but he's never been pushed this hard in the last couple of years. The last time we saw him on these mats here at ADCC, he annihilated everyone, including Andre Galvão, who's one of the greatest of all time. So this is, this has got to be a confidence booster for Felipe, and it'll be interesting to see how this thing plays out. Another 10-minute overtime, or sorry, our first 10-minute overtime.
Well, he's also been able to get in the bear trap several times. Not like it was once or twice. It's been every time he's tried, he's been able to get there.
Got really close the last one.
Very close, yeah. He should have kept that underhook. That was a mistake to take it out.
Nine minutes left here in this first overtime. Felipe Pena, Gordon Ryan. Pena now getting a little heavy on the head with those collar ties. Trying to control the wrists of Gordon. A little arm drag, but slides out to the back and gets Gordon Ryan down.
Let's get the back.
And Gordon versus gets to the top.
Wow. And he ended up in a very good position as well.
Yeah, Felipe better pummel his underhooks quickly here before Gordon moves up any deeper with those double unders.
And that's two for Gordon Ryan.
Got to get those underhooks if you're Felipe right now. He's still got some good stuff with the legs here.
Was it 2 points?
He still has a good ability. Yeah, Felipe still has access to the legs. Like if he's got to pummel the left underhook and start coming up with a body, he still can get around the back.
So there's question about these 2 points. From my understanding, because the sequence did not stop, because although Felipe initiated, it doesn't necessarily matter. It matters about who wins the sequence at the end. Gordon ended up on top.
The lockdown and gonna twist.
But Felipe should get up. He can still get up. He's using the scorpion nicely, but he still has ability to come up to the back. Yep. If he lets go of that scorpion and comes on up, or scoops this near leg and then uses the scorpion to roll him back through. He can roll him backwards as well, as long as, or roll, get Gordon to the post and then come back out to the back. He's still in a very good position, a very tricky position here. There, see that rock back and forth makes Gordon post a hand. So
need to free the hand to go to
rock backwards and then you come up hard and you're gonna be in a decent position here to.
Well, we still got 7 minutes to go. A lot could happen in those 7 minutes.
And if you're even a little bit tired, this fighting in this situation for Gordon is exhausting, isn't it, brother?
Yeah, it's very uncomfortable. It's just like hanging there and cannot make no mistakes. You need to have the right anchors, the right hip twist.
But Felipe cannot let these underhooks happen. He's got to move while he can.
He's kind of got in a situation Gordon is anchoring himself for both of them to be stuck, which is the best solution for that specific situation. If you let Felipe free for an inch, there'll be a sweep or a back take.
That's right. Right now he's got the knee line, so if he can get it more on his side, yeah, if that knee gets free, then Felipe's going to lose this position if he doesn't get more on his side. He really needs to turn on his side. And again, there's lots of stuff he could do. He could scoop the leg with the right hand, go underneath that near leg there.
Just that bounce.
Yep.
Right? Need to turn from side to the other to make Gordon to move, because he's definitely anchored on one side and put all his weight to Felipe's right side.
This has been unlike any other Gordon Ryan match we've ever seen. It's never been this tight. It's never been, usually it's a shutout by Gordon, let's be honest, right? We haven't seen a match like this in quite some time. Felipe is definitely he's brought the A game.
There, he's going to see. He will figure it out, go. Gordon will figure out how to get out of that and free his knee. If you let him sit here long enough, now it's bad. He's going to free the knee. He's going to pass the guard.
Yeah, they're also on the hook.
That was a mistake
left
there.
on the hook.
Yep,
very solid for Gordon. Left hand on the hook on the elbow. It's dangerous.
Yeah.
Felipe making some space there, though.
Well recovered here by Felipe.
Good recovery by Pena. Less than 5 minutes to go.
Just under 5 minutes.
There's still a lot of time. There's still time for anything to happen.
That was Felipe's shot, though, to score another 2, I believe.
And again, you know, we talk about the differences of the matches. The first match that they had at Studio 540, check it out in the FloGrappling archives. Very back and forth. Very back and forth. Pena.
It was escape from the heel hook.
Yes.
Ended up taking it back, right?
Took
the
it
same
back.
scenario which was in Abu Dhabi in Finland.
And then in 2017, you know, a little bit tighter. And then Felipe did the exact same thing. Defended the heel, took the back, got the choke. When they fought out who's number one, much different match. A lot of standing, a lot of just smashing, a lot of pressure. Looked very different. This match, much, much tighter.
Yeah, you go and try different things, isn't it? You already know what the best of your opponents, try to avoid past mistakes. Kainan Duarte and Felipe Pena, Pena's brother, Tio Chico, and also the former champion, Pedro Marin, on the support of Felipe Pena. 3.5 minutes to go. 2-0 to Gordon Ryan.
You know, one of the most enticing things I love about the story of this match is, you know, Pena's longtime rival, Andre Galvão. Gordon, you know, obviously one of the heated matches in the history of the sport against Andre Galvão. Who does Pena go train with to prepare for Gordon Ryan? Andre Galvão and the Atos team. It's just such a great story. And it just kind of helped develop to get to the point that we are here. Less than 3 minutes to go. Gordon Ryan still up 2 points over Felipe Pena. Is he going to even the score? It's getting close to that.
Yeah, Felipe has to start acting now and start doing some more movement instead of just pushing backwards. Here we go.
It's on his strong side again.
Here.
Yep.
And he has to do that, but he can't get too desperate, because that's where Gordon can capitalize. Nice roll out there by Pena.
Back into the same bear trap.
Now this time Gordon very aware.
He needs the leg. He's trying to Udagatami, but that leg.
He wants the bottom leg, right?
That's it. That leg.
Gordon's left leg.
Yep.
Gordon countering really well. Well, now there's 2 minutes to go. It's quite now. Felipe is running against the clock to get these 2 points.
One minute and 50 seconds left in this match. Felipe Pena against Gordon Ryan. Gordon Ryan very close to evening the score in the history of this rivalry. And Gordon said that there's only 2 matches he thinks he wants after this. If he beats Pena, he wants the 5th one to make it 3-2. And there's one other guy.
Who would that be?
Vinny Magalhães, one of the last people to defeat him.
True. I want to clear this score sheet.
Wants to clear the slate.
Less than just over a minute now left. Felipe still stuck on the same position. Gordon Ryan underhooking the arm, sorry, which is a very good game plan for avoiding the underhook from Felipe.
And Braulio, you have a little piece of this history. You were supposed to face Leandro Lo at the ADCC trials. You got injured. Gordon stepped in, fought Lo, lost to that match.
And they never fought again.
And he never fought again. And that was one of the matches he asked for, but obviously, rest in peace, Leandro Lo. Not able to do that. But just, again, such a beautiful story here for this super fight. Connective tissue all around the jiu-jitsu community. Multiple teams, country versus country, champion versus champion.
I'm going to see Felipe trying to do everything that he has to score the... Gordon's positioning himself in a very wide base with his knees, which keeps him on top. Gordon getting a warm.
And that is it. Gordon Ryan wins this match 2-0. Yeah, that was one of the most closest matches he's had in recent years. He evens the score against Felipe Pena here at the 2024 ADCC World Championships presented by FloGrappling. You see the mother of Gordon Ryan in the corner, proud mama.
Gary Tanner. I love to see the replay of that takedown.
Yes. There it is. The king, Gordon Ryan, has evened the score. Mojassim presenting championship belt to the winner. And we're going to kick it over to Jake Watson for a word with Gordon Ryan.